welcome to this lazy Sunday edition of Fans Talking Movies. I am the Captain Gimpy,
I am the Zen Guru.
and we are going to see, what is this movie called?
Darkest Minds, yeah.
So, our expectations?
Based on the trailer, I'm expecting a lot of mutant action. When I first saw the trailer, I thought it was
Yeah.
inspired.
As did I.
Yeah.
Like, what was that? It was called The Mutants or something like
Yeah,
that?
New Mutants.
That's what I thought this movie was, and then I realized it was completely outside of my universe. So, from the trailer, I think this movie is a combination of X-Men meets apocalyptic disease meets Hunger Games.
Yeah.
Maybe part 2. So that's what I'm expecting. I don't expect to be disappointed. We will let you know our thoughts after the show. And stay tuned for our review.
Yep. See you then.
What's up, dudes?
What's up?
So, as we told you, we went to go see The Darkest Minds. Probably an X-Men movie that no one's ever heard of. And no, it's not really an X-Men movie, but it is kind of like an X-Men movie.
The trailer definitely reminded me of that.
Yeah. So, what's the plot of this movie, dude?
So, the protagonist of the film, her name is Ruby, and throughout America, children start getting these weird, I'm going to call them mutant powers, and most of them suddenly die, but the ones who survive gain these superpowers, and the government, being the government, they put these kids into rehabilitation camps. And from,
Rehabilitation
yeah.
camps. Also, what we would have called workers' camps, or the more famous name, concentration camps.
Concentration camps.
And they are pretty much concentration camps because they have them do slave labor based on their assigned level of danger after their assessments.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what were we going to say?
Yeah. I was also going to say,
So, in case you have seen the trailer, and you think you recognized a couple of faces, I'm pretty sure you recognize two. There is the young actress who played Rue in the Hunger Games series,
yep.
who is, I think, really great. And there's Mandy Moore in here. And
Yeah.
so if you have watched This Is Us, or remember, you know, the weird, like, boy band era where they were just putting out bubblegum pop, she was doing that. And she transitioned into the whole acting thing. So,
Yeah.
there's that.
So one of the things I like about this film is, well, for one, it's not X-Men, but it tries to be its own universe. However, the main weakness for me was I never got a sense of that universe.
There's a reason for that.
Yeah.
And I'm not making excuses for the movie, but there is a reason. This film was based on a book series called the Darkest Mind series, written by Alexandra Bracken?
Yeah,
Bracken. Release the Kraken, release the Bracken. So the thing about books when you adapt them is that often the first novel will be just enough to get you an idea of what the world's like, and then it kind of leaves you there. And I know a lot of you are looking at Harry Potter with nostalgia goggles, but if you isolate the first book from the rest of the stories in the universe, the first book kind of did the same thing. And honestly, by the end of the first book and the first movie, I wasn't really a fan of the character at all. Because I didn't know anything about him other than the fact that his parents stuck him in a closet under the stairs, basically.
Yeah.
So this kind of suffers from the same thing. You barely get an idea what the world's like, and then it drops you off and says, maybe next time.
But the thing about the plot in terms of how it's written is, for me, it felt a little too fast. Like, characters didn't really get the time to develop organically. Yeah.
So, with that being said, I kind of hope there's a sequel to this film because I think there's enough there to hold an audience. But the first film alone, it's not quite enough. But I will say that if you were looking forward to the release of New Mutants,
Yep.
this will fill the gap until they figure out what the hell they're doing with that movie.
Yeah, so if you've been craving an X-Men like film, I would say this would fill it up. At least until the next one comes out.
And again, the girl who plays Rue from the Hunger Games, my favorite character ever, I was sad when she died.
Yeah.
Sad when she died. And by the way, the movies were better than books. Yes, I said it. The movies were better than the books. Because the movies weren't poorly written. The books had errors all over them. Which prevented me from reading them. Rue was my favorite character, so it's good to see the actors playing her get other roles. She will be in The Hate You Give.
Yeah.
I will be reviewing that, regardless of if I have to pay out of pockets. One thing I did like was that the cast was all about young people trying to figure out where they're at without adult guidance, because adults are hunting the surviving kids
Yeah.
because they are the ones that are deemed dangerous.
Mhm.
And that was a cool twist.
Yeah, like it almost could have turned into like a Lord of the Flies, but with mutant powers.
Exactly what I was thinking, and there were
Yeah.
hints of that in there, so if there are other movies, I expect to see some of those threads extended.
Yeah, same here.
With that being said, if you are craving a mutant movie, this will do pretty nicely until New Mutants comes out.
Yep.
And hopefully people go see this movie, and hopefully there will be a sequel, because I want one.
Yeah, me too.
I want it. So, I guess we'll see you at the movies.
Yeah. See you later. Like, comment, and subscribe.
Oh yeah, I forget that. Like, comment, and subscribe, and tell us what your favorite superhero/mutant movie is that is not Avengers and not X-Men.
Yeah.
That's the challenge. Not Avengers and not X-Men.
Mhm.
See you later.
All right.